What up? It's your boy, Scotty motherfucking Wilson, back with another fucking fabulous episode of Vlogging for My Sanity. And, yeah. We back, y'all. Man, I got a lot to talk about today. But I'm gonna try not to drag this out. I guess it don't fucking matter. But anyway, so I got some updates. So, okay. First major update, I gotta let y'all know. If you've been following me for a while, matter of fact, just in case you haven't and you knew, and it's the first episode. So, a while back, after the break-in, because I think that's pretty much when I started this, somebody had broken my house and fucked a lot of shit that I had going on up. There's just a lot of shit got fucked up. So, trying to recover from all of that, it's been shit after shit after shit after shit after shit. And honestly, that's really one of the main reasons why I started vlogging for my sanity, because a lot of the stuff that I was going through, it was really like, I was really on some, in my head, I was really on some crash out shit. But I knew that's not what I wanted to do. I knew that's not where I wanted to be. I knew that it was really turning me into like a different person. And I'm like, I need to do something. So I started vlogging for my sanity because I was going crazy. I'm still a little, man, but those are mental health issues that I've been having, and I've just discussed that from time to time. So, if you already been here, then you already know what's going on. So anyway, hopefully you rolled up, hopefully you got your water, because here we go with the story. 9 times out of 10, I'm drinking water. Well, I can't say that, because we do got the late night vlogs where I be drinking and we be talking shit. I'm trying to figure out what days I want to do the late night vlogs on, because I do the vlogs so sporadically. You like during the day? Well, yeah, kind of. I'm trying to see how I could properly place that on the page. But anyway, so we rolling and we talking about the big change. Well, the newest biggest change. Anywho, so the newest biggest change is I got my car fixed. Yay! Cue the applause music if I have any. I don't know if I'm gonna do all of that, because man, this editing shit is a lot. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. When it comes to content creating, y'all, like, I think honestly, the reason why content creating, if that's what you're gonna do, the reason why that is probably one of the most essential skills that you can have, and when you're trying to build something, is because what you need to do in content creating will essentially make you, it'll make you better than the average person, because if you decide to do whatever it is you can't do to make you a better content creator. For example, I know that the audios on these videos aren't good. I started this because even though a lot of what I needed to do with what I want to do is going to require a lot of content creating, I personally got sick of people making excuses. So much so that I'm like, damn, I have to be making the same excuses if I'm not doing the things that I'm telling people that they can do. Because people come up with so many excuses to why they not getting some shit done. Oh, well, I don't have this machine, or I don't have this pictures, or I don't have this camera, or I don't have this, and I don't have that, and I don't have this, and I don't have that, and blah, blah, this, and a bunch of excuses. Whole bunch of excuses. And I started hearing this shit because I went to school for business management and marketing, right? So I'm always telling people, like, fuck jobs, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck the 9-to-5 life, you know what I'm saying? And I add context. I ain't just saying fuck 9-to-5s because I just don't want to work. I'm saying if you have a passion for something and it's something that you love to do, like, I'm gonna need you as an American, especially when you see what the fuck is going on in the world, I'm gonna need you as an American to focus on that. Because first of all, it's not gonna make you dumb if you take it seriously. A lot of people feel like if you take your passion seriously, then all of a sudden it's gonna put you in like a lifestyle where you're not like good at life or whatever, or stuff, or you got to be rocky in life. First of all, if you try to start any business, you need to understand accounting, period. You need to understand how to work money, period. So if you want to start a business, you will probably be better than the average person who just works a 9 to 5, because the average person that works a 9 to 5 doesn't really care about money that way. And I'm not saying that you specifically don't, because I don't get in the comments being like, oh, I care about it. Well, right, that's probably because you're not average. Like the average person. If I was lying, then we would have a better economy. You feel what I'm saying? So I understand why the average person who works a 9 to 5 doesn't have maybe certain skills that other people do or don't. But it's because when you get caught up in your 9 to 5, you just stick to just that. You'll just do that specific skill, go home and relax, because that shit's probably hard as fuck, or just people at your job are annoying, which I don't understand why y'all act like that's not weight on your shoulders, why that doesn't do anything to your body, because it does. Like, bro, would y'all tell these people, can the women tell people that fucking working a call center can be just as tedious as working in a fucking warehouse? Like, that shit can be just, I've done both. And I'm telling you, I was just as tired. When I got home from the fucking call center, I was just as tired as I was when I got home from the fucking warehouse. Because just, I don't think, and it's weird because I get doing work. It's not the work that bothers me. It's, you'll go to a warehouse that's clearly not ventilated correctly. Like, I've worked in, oh my God, this is why I hate going to the nail shop, even though I do want to start going to the nail shop. Like, I genuinely think that's a part of hygiene that men should just take care of in general. So I do want to start going to the nail shop. But for a long time, I hated going to the nail shop because when I used to work at that warehouse, the smell of the fucking, what is that shit? Whatever the shit that takes off your, take the paint off your nails. Lady, say it in the comments, because my brain just farted or whatever. But you know what I'm talking about. Man, this smell was just so strong, and oh my God, niggas couldn't breathe. It was just like, how is this fit for humans? Like, I'm not saying that I don't want to work, but nigga, I can't breathe. Like, I want to breathe so I can do the work. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to come to work and not pass out. Like, is that okay? So you telling me because I work in a warehouse, I just got to deal with it? That's just what it is? Because that's what the old niggas will tell you. When you ask them, and that's what be fucking me up about old people sometimes. You got to ask an old person for some advice, and they'll just tell you to just deal with it. Like, what kind of advice is that? That's so terrible. As I'm getting older, I understand what you mean now, but I really be feeling like older people, the elders, are sometimes very disingenuous with the way they come off with advice. Because they'll literally just tell you, just deal with it. Oh, that's just life. It's like that. Bro, that's like the worst advice in the world when you're talking to somebody young. Because even when you have an intellect, matter of fact, I'll do you one better. Having an intellect as a young person in America is dangerous. Like, and extremely annoying. It's not fun at all. I swear to God, I don't know if I was the only person that felt like that, but I know I'm not what you could quote unquote qualify as academically intelligent. I know that them flies gonna piss me off. Because I like to leave my door open in summertime, and that's the result of it. And it's so annoying because I like the outside. I just like outside. So, but that shit is just so, okay. So I don't think I'm like academically like the smartest person in the fucking world. I genuinely do not. But unfortunately, that's kind of unfortunate, which is why I don't disregard education to no degree now. But as a kid, I didn't really give a fuck about being a straight A student because I'm like, so that's what's gonna make you treat me like a decent person? So now I'm not a decent person because I don't get straight A's. Well, fuck you then. And I'm straight A's. Like, that literally was my attitude. I don't know where they came from, but that was just my attitude towards like academics as a kid. It wasn't that I like hated school. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that I hated school. I hated a system that wouldn't allow me to ask questions. And I had a lot of questions. I've always had a lot of questions. Like, I just be having questions in life, and I don't think asking questions like makes me dumb. And it feels like, or at least the way I grew up. I think the world is a little bit different now. But, you know, I don't know. If you 21 or something like that, you can tell me. But I genuinely feel like the world kind of punishes you for being like a free thinker. It almost like immediately makes it negative. When that's weird, because when I was a kid, I had no ill intention behind any of my thoughts. I just had questions. And the fact that you would get angry when I'm asking you a question didn't register to me as a kid. It's like, okay, well then you must have something else going on, because I'm just asking a question. And I don't understand why you're angry behind this question. And it also makes sense of why, as Americans, like, we move really weird, because people will put mad feelings behind something that shouldn't have anything to do with feelings. And it's weird, because it's like, okay, so all y'all want to live in a movie or something? Like, do you not understand what movies are? That's weird, because you have history class. So, and this is like the shit that I'm thinking as a kid. It's like, bro, okay, so I'm in history class and we're learning about, oh, fuck that. Matter of fact, fuck history. We're in English class. And I'm learning about the history of literature. So I'm just going to leave it at that, because again, I'm not the most academically intelligent person, so I can't dive into it with the vocabulary that I would like to, because I'm not as smart as I would like to be. And I'm working on that, because I do read and stuff like that. But that I could comprehend, at least, that the understanding of American literature should make you understand what a movie is. Like, because it's a screenplay, basically, right? It's a screenplay. And we just upgraded the way we look at that, right? Because plays came from, all of it is literature, right? So I don't understand how you can go to school. Like, I know you just are a regular person, but you went to school and you were in English class and you learned about literature on a basic level, to me. So how can you look at a movie and not understand the difference between that and like real life? Because you're trying to, it's like people move like they trying to mimic their life off movies instead of whatever they're genuinely going through in real life. And it's like, bro, that's weird. That's weird. Because and it's even more weird because we'll fuck each other up off that shit as if it's not movies we haven't seen over and over and over again. That's why I think that's like literally the only single thing that makes older people smarter than us. It's not that the experience itself made you smarter, because there are young people who experience things and still continue to fuck up. They'll experience things that'll force them to, quote unquote, grow up faster, and you still end up fucking up because you're young. I don't think it's just the experience. I think it's the pattern of how many times you've had that experience. It's because you've seen this over and over. Like the woman who can't necessarily get gotten over on by the nigga spitting game, it's not because she just wise and read books. She done heard this a million times. Matter of fact, she didn't even figure it out the first time. I just think she heard it so many times. It's like, bro, you come on now. Matter of fact, I just think you didn't get to a point where you start understanding that humans can't come up with nothing new for real, for real. It's like, oh, you really thought that was some new shit. Like, you really, you know what I'm saying? Even when it comes down to applying pressure. Because I was looking at a video the other day of this older lady. She was talking about how this young dude, you know what I'm saying, walked up to on her or whatever, you know what I'm saying? He was, quote unquote, applying pressure. And the way she broke it down, I get what she was saying. Because her initial, nah, I'm cool, didn't stop him from still trying to safely pursue her. So I get what she meant, because I think she articulated it well. And I wish more people would do that when they get on the internet, articulate themselves a little bit better and add context to what they're trying to say instead of like coming from your fucking trauma. Then people maybe would come understand the conversations a little bit better. And then maybe your circle would get a little bit better, because honestly, you're really just talking from your own personal shit. That's why the internet seems weird, because everybody's talking from their own personal shit. And people will watch the internet. Matter of fact, I motherfucker will watch this video and then go back and talk to the other people and be like, bro, people on the internet be saying as if I'm not one person. I'm one person. Like, you watch this video, I'm one fucking person. So I don't understand why people will watch one fucking person on a video and then go to the other people and be like, bro, people on the internet be saying, human beings are so weird, especially Americans, because you went back to what I just said. You went to English class. So you do understand what you saying when you said people are saying. Like, you do know that people is plural. So, I know, do y'all see why I don't have friends? This is why I don't have fucking friends. Because I be talking to people like this. Because people be doing weird, dumb shit. Like, it be like, so, and it's like, because I do dumb shit too. But it's like, bro, I don't care about, like, if you tell me I did some dumb shit, I'm like, yeah, that was some dumb shit. But it's like, people be mad that they dumb. And it's like, so I can't call you dumb. And it's like, that's pissing me off, because we could get so much further if I could just call you dumb and you could just be like, yeah, that was dumb. It was dumb. Like, we be doing some dumb ass shit. Can we just say that we do some dumb ass shit? Is that okay? If we could get past that. Because I understand that everybody want to be sensitive. And to a certain extent, if you add context to certain shit, we do need to be sensitive to certain situations. But some shit be dumb. Like, some shit just be dumb. Like, yeah, be doing some dumb ass shit. Like, some shit we just need to be able to call dumb. That is all I'm saying. Like, I know negative connotations and all this, that, and the other. I get that. For a long time, I did this series on TikTok, which I should make a playlist, because you probably have to like go through my TikTok to see it. But I was doing this series called That Shit's Weird, where I was just talking about little stuff that I saw in life or whatever that I thought was weird. But I specifically called it That Shit's Weird because I don't like the fact that the word weird has a negative context on it, because I've always been called weird as a kid. And for me, I quickly figured out that if I own it, then it don't hurt no more. So when I started doing that, now I've gotten to a point where calling me weird is a compliment, because you're telling me that I'm different than society. Thank you. Because you regular motherfuckers are fucking weird. Like, y'all are the super weird ones. So if you call me weird, that means I'm doing something outside of the norm. Awesome. Good. Thank you. I'm taking it as a compliment. So I really, and to me, that in a nutshell is like humanity. That's fucking weird, because it's really the perspective and the way you decide to look at whatever it is. Something that's fucking made up, because the word weird is just sounds and syllables that somebody put together in order to create letters and put those together in order to create words so that we can communicate in a way that we all genuinely understand. I don't think that you need to be like a rocket scientist to figure that out. I promise you, even though I do think I'm smart, I don't think I'm like the smartest nigga in the world. So why are we at war? You feel what I'm saying? It just be like little shit like that. It's just like, the world is so fucking stupid. Anyway, I be rambling, bro. It be some shit in my head, so I'm sorry. That's why I be vlogging for My Sanity. I apologize. I was talking about my car, and then I started talking about some other shit. But yeah, I fixed the car, and I went crazy when I fixed the car. Oh yeah, that's how I got all this, so I didn't ramble. Actually, I was on a clear thought. Look at me. See? That's another reason why I do this, because I also think, like, as far as content creating, or scratch that, when you're building something, Max, scratch that. I think that being an entrepreneur should be taught in school, because if you're a good entrepreneur, you're a good person. By default, you would have to be, because if you're a good entrepreneur, then you understand the way money works, so there's no reason for you to be trying to finagle and finesse money, because you know that that's counterproductive. You know that kind of takes more work than just doing it kind of the way you're supposed to. It literally kind of takes more work. So it's literally pointless to kind of finagle shit. If you were a good entrepreneur, like, man, I'm telling you, if I could rule the world, I ain't gonna say rule the world, but if I could just run America for like a day, I would literally be, if I could, because I know you can't do shit like that. But if I could put entrepreneur education in like elementary school. I wanted to make it like a genuine course, like math and science, like make entrepreneurship like a regular course starting in elementary school all the way up to high school. I want that in there in school. Take PE the fuck out and put in military training. That's what I want. That's what the fuck I want. Because what it will do to your mind frame as an adult, it will, I think by default, it will make you a good person. Because I was talking to my uncle about this the other day, because he's I want to say a Marine. And I promise you, I do apologize if I got that incorrect. But I do believe he was a Marine. He was in the Marine Corps. And if that's not right, I know he was doing some shit that he can't talk about. So, but, so that might be a different department. But, anywho, but I was telling him that, I said, people are nicer. Everybody that I know who's like in the military or has the ability to like take someone's life, they're not as much of a, you know what I'm saying? They just seem like they're genuinely nicer people. Like everybody that I know who has experienced something to that degree seemingly always tends to be the person who don't want to be bothered as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? Like even on all ends of the spectrum, when you're talking about like street niggas, or when you're talking about, you know what I'm saying, like I said, people in the military or police, like people who have the ability or even have taken a life, they move a little bit different. So when I say military training for kids, I'm saying if you know the intensity of what a gun is early on, I feel like it would register the same way as touching the stove. Like you learn how, because we don't really, people use that analogy, but I don't really see that happening a lot in the households where they don't tell their kids to not touch the stove like that, for real. Some people do, some people don't. And some people that do don't add context. Technically this is take two, but I don't know if I'm mad at them, so it don't fucking matter. Anyway, all right, so I do apologize about the interruptions. I had a phone call, so now I gotta go do some busy shit. Gotta go do adulting, go work, whatever. Anywho, yeah, so I gotta go adult. Anyway, yeah, so this is pretty much what vlogging for My Sanity is. I really just be talking to y'all about the shit that be going on in my head, and it kind of can be all over the place, but I really don't like, I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna be done, because I do ramble, but this is why. I personally feel like a lot of my inability to handle a lot of the thoughts that go through my head, because they be all over the place, hinders me from being the man I would like to be. I feel like I be too emotional about shit and be too in my feelings about shit because of a lot of the stuff that I was literally just talking about. I feel like all of these things be like bothering me, and I be having this shit in my head. So but I also need a place to get it out, because I don't like the fact that it's been so impactful to my like real life, which is why I have so many fucking stories about shit that I be feeling and experiences and whatever. So I feel like for me, a more healthy alternative to do that is to vlog for My Sanity. On top of, I feel like it's almost like a cheat code for me, because this can be my authenticity and my consistency that, you know what I'm saying, gets me to being rich as fuck and doing anything and everything that I wanted to do, because it's a lot of stuff that I want to do. I'm not a lazy person. It's not like this content creating shit ain't to be lazy. It's a lot. It's a lot, you know. I just get life and where it's going, and I genuinely think this is where it's going, and this is more important than we're giving it credit for. And I'm tired of seeing patterns like that in life, and then 10 years later, I'm like, oh, I've been telling y'all, I'm tired of doing that. I'm finna just do shit. I'm tired of talking to niggas. I'm tired of fucking trying to explain shit to niggas. I'm tired of saying this shit, and people be like, you should start a podcast. Fuck you then. I'm finna start a podcast. I'm tired of talking to y'all and trying to put shit together with you niggas. I'm just finna talk. I'm just finna turn my camera on and fucking talk. And niggas gonna hear me, and they fuck with it, they fuck with it. And if they don't, they don't. whatever. At this point, I don't give a fuck no more. I don't care how it fucking looks no more. I don't want to look cool to you niggas no more. I don't give a fuck how it sounds. Whatever. All that shit, weird shit people be complaining about. I ain't got time for that no more. I don't care. Because I be going fucking crazy and shit be happening in the world. And I'm tired of getting left fucking behind when I be clearly seeing shit. But whatever. What the fuck ever. Call it what you want. Call it what the fuck you want. Shit. My music is good, goddamn me. You gonna hear me, shit hell. Whatever it is. I got a lot of shit I can do. It's a whole lot of shit I can do. But I'm sitting here stifling myself with unnecessary fucking thoughts. So I need to do something. And that's the whole fucking point of me fucking getting up and holding my camera and talking, because I need to do something. And if you want to be inspired and don't, you know what I'm saying, do something. If you want to be inspired by some shit, nigga, do something. Fuck being inspired. Do something. Just do something. That's all you gotta do is just do something. Because I'm telling you, if you want to do it bad enough, then the kinks that you have, like oh, I don't have this, then you're gonna figure out how to do it because you need it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I needed some money to make all of this shit work. So now, because I'm pushing this content creating shit, it's making me think of more ways to generate money, because I know I need this, I know I need that. And that generating money is helping my life in general. Like, it's helping me pay bills and shit like that. Because it's like, okay, I need to prioritize this because I got an adult and I got to take care of my shit. So in order for me to do all of that, I got to fucking, you know what I'm saying? Gotta make some shit work. I got to do something. And that just be pissing me off. Niggas don't be wanting to do nothing. They just be want to talk. They be talking. And I noticed that happens a lot in life. That I used to think it was personal to me as a rapper. No. All of it. A bunch of people be talking about nothing. Relationships, y'all just be talking. Content creators, y'all just be talking. Entrepreneurship, you just be talking. Education, you just be talking. Americans, you just be talking. Politics, you just be talking. All y'all just be talking. Just be saying words because it sound good. Do something. Shout out to the teachers. Shit, hell. Man, for real. Pay them people more money. God damn. Anyway. All right, I'm done rambling. Because like I said, I got to go adult. So, any questions, comments, concern, leave them in the fucking comments. And like, subscribe, share, please. Helps the channel. If you fuck with me and you fuck with, you know what I'm saying, what we doing here, let's take this journey. We finna get rich, you feel me? And I'll holler at y'all on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Peace.